The weather has broken, it's gotten nice out, and you may have considered grilling up a nice steak or some burgers or hot dogs or whatever, and you go to your barbecue, specifically your NEXGRILL barbecue, only to find that the igniter for it is not working. When I press the button, there's no click, click, click. Now, obviously, try the simple stuff first. Unscrew this here. There's a regular AA battery inside. Put another battery in that you know to be good and try it again. That may just solve the problem. If not, your igniter is bad, and I'm going to show you how to replace it. So the first step, once again, if it's not working, try a new battery. Just unscrew that very simply and put a new battery in. We have some rust there, so we're going to replace the igniter. Now, how do you know which one to get? Well, I bought this barbecue at Home Depot, and when the igniter went out, I said, well, that's not great, and I'm sure it's going to cost a fortune. I was pleasantly surprised that as of 2022, the price for this igniter was only about $8. That's reasonable. Now let me show you the way to remove this here. There's a nut around that. You should theoretically be able to take that off by hand. If not, just get yourself a nice adjustable wrench. I shouldn't need it. You may also want to just reach in back and hold it as you do that, and you can also turn the unit a bit to help you get the nut started. And you unscrew that, put that up there, and it pulls out and will hang down there. So let's take a look at that and the new one. That's a lot of wires. How do you know which one goes where? How do they come off? What do you do? How do you know which one to get? Well, all you do is take a look. You don't even have to dismount it. This is pertaining, of course, only to the NEXGRILL barbecues. You can just come in back of it and take a look and see how many wires you have. If you look closely, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They sell different models of this igniter, and that has a different number of terminals for however many your barbecue has. Here is the replacement. Take a look. 7 terminals, and they're in exactly the same place. So all you have to do is take one off and put it on the new one here. By the way, you don't need to put them in the same order. I'm going to, just because that's how it came from the factory, and why not? You just do one at a time, but they can go any old place you want. So let's go and get this rewired here. First thing we're going to do is get a pair of pliers, and I'm going to take that and wiggle and pull. Try maybe this way, and wiggle and pull. And eventually, you should be able to get that off. There it is there. Okay, so that's that one. And that went in the lower corner, so it's going to go on right there. I'm going to get rid of the pliers, and they should just push right on without much trouble. There it is right there. Now I'm going to do the other 6 wires. And now we have to go ahead and mount it up. So, brand new, take off that. There's that nut that we had before. So we'll take that off. And put it up and feed it through the hole. Whichever way it's going to fit is just fine. This seems to fit like sideways like that. That's just fine, just like that. Just get it up in there and you're good, and then you can go ahead and come to the front side. So around the front, you just hold it from the back and go ahead and put the nut on. We're going to run that all the way down. Now this does not have to be super tight. You just want it finger tight is all. So there it is, and I'll just give it just a little bit more. And you can kind of hold it in place and turn the back piece to sort of tighten it against each other. Against itself, I should say. Now we go ahead and put the battery in. I'm putting the same battery in because I believe this battery to be good. If not, I'll get a replacement. That's no problem. I do know that I've already tried a replacement in the old one. That didn't fix it, so that's why we're doing this. So we put the battery in and the cap. Screw that down. And here's the final test. Yes, indeed, it works. Let's see if it'll light. Okay, we'll put the gas on the side burner, and indeed it has lit. And in case there's any doubt, I have a piece of cardboard here that I've lit on fire. So it definitely has solved the problem. And as far as the actual grill, we'll start right to left. Gas on. That lit. Next one. That one lit. Next one. That lit. Next. That lit. That one lit. And that one lit. Barbecue's on, ready to go, and you can now grill up some really good eats. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please consider clicking the like and subscribe buttons below. That lets me know I did a good job making this video, and I can continue to provide them for you. I'm going to leave a link to the actual igniter that I purchased, but again, you must check to see how many connectors yours has. You can do a search for NEXGRILL igniter on Home Depot's website and likely find the one you need. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.